Hello. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. I think that's a good. Yeah. Okay. How are y'all? You're in for quite the treat, Rectangle. Look what I got set up. Hello. Hello. Oh, let me move this a little. There we go. Ah, this is perfect. Hello, hello! Noodles! It's Noodles, right? You changed your name. I recognize the orange. You're the only one in my chat that uses orange, so I just, you know, I'm confident. Wait, are you red now? Is that just my eyes? Are you red now? I still think that's Noodles. I still think that's Noodles. Oh yeah, Cobra uses orange. Okay, wait, all the orange looks red right now. But Cobra, well, Cobra changed. If you changed your name, I probably remember because of the little diamond thing. Okay, it's looking red on my screen right now. I think because I have night mode enabled for like eye comfort, you know? The water glass is even trans. Oh, it is! That's so funny. Oh, because I made the whole thing transparent. I actually thought for sure that the cloud mouse was gonna be transparent too, but apparently because I used white for the mouse, it was considered like, I don't know, for the background transparency remover, it was like colored pixels, and so it didn't remove that. But yeah, this is kind of peak. This is, how do you, I guess, Noodles, you didn't see the chaos of yesterday's stream, or maybe you did. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think you were. I think you were busy. But this, we did for the people that won their 1v1s, they got to pick you know, something for me to draw. And this was Rectangle's request. A background, a new yapping background. We used to have this, but it's old news. Oh, that is kind of cute with the desk and the little cat. And now this is the new background meta. It was pretty great. I like it. I'm actually low key, high key. I don't know whichever way that goes. I'm actually a fan of this. Yeah, the desk will be here forever. I could have my art stream with the little me and the desk in the corner, honestly, and it'd be pretty good. This is great. This is peak. All the little details. Ah. Just think of next year again, we'll do 1v1s again. So you could hold your title rectangle and get another, like a 2026 background. This is the 2025 background. See if we could have the 2026 background. It'll just keep growing. Maybe my MS Paint skills will improve by then too. We'll see. Who knows? One can never know. Yeah, I think the background music is quiet enough, I think. I'm talking to myself here, as always. But I think about the background, you know, I think the background music is good. Up the chess skills. I actually kind of want to practice chess. It was pretty fun. I thoroughly enjoyed the chess. Hello, Nutella. I have a water fountain in my room, and Nutella is here using it, so that's kind of exciting. Okay, but now what we're here for? Bum-ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Okay, so what do I need to remove? Remove this. Aha! Here it is. Let me... I'll remove the desk too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that's not me. Where am I? There I am. Oh, I ruined the immersion for the billionth time. I'm really good at breaking that. There we go. I hope everyone... I guess Rectangle, it's already the new year for you. A happy new year. For the rest of us, we're still waiting. Isn't this so cute? This is such a cute coloring book. I like very simple designs. I have a coloring book also. I don't think I have it here. I think I have it on my shelf. I have the anime Demon Slayer. I have a coloring book for that, but I'm not as big of a fan of that one because I feel like you have required colors you have to use, which isn't as fun. Oh, there's still fireworks. We're getting fireworks right now, but so far, everyone is handling it well. I'll probably end stream. Like, we're only gonna stream for a couple hours because, you know, I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get the animals situated and prepared for all of the noise, and then get them, you know, their bathroom breaks and everything. So yeah, we'll hang out for a couple hours. Did well with the fireworks. Yeah, my cats usually they do pretty good. They just go to like a quiet place. Like they like going into the I was making bread. You can see there's dough. There's still flour and dough on me. I wanted to make bread for the new year to celebrate, you know. Let me get the dough off my hands. But yeah, my cats handle it pretty well, I would say. In my opinion, I think they handle it pretty well. They just go hide in the closet, which I think is pretty good. But there isn't a lot of noise right now, so they'll be fine. In a couple hours, it'll get pretty bad. But for now we're good. Okay, let me see. I have everything set up, right? Yeah. Van they never removed for a few years back. Oh, yeah, I guess if there's like a fireworks ban for like a burn ban or something, if like the area is dry, that would definitely. Okay, I think we got all of the dough. That was taking over the bread making. I had to stop I stopped at the proofing step. He's carrying it to the finish line. So I'm excited also to have bread for the new year. It was because hospitals were full with COVID people. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a 2020 problem. Oh my gosh, that's old. I don't think we have anything like that. I just, you know, trying to, like, no fireworks within city limits, things like that. The standard stuff when you live in a city. But, of course, people still break that. They use, like, smaller fireworks that probably should be considered like scary fireworks, but you know. Let's see, which one do we want to color? I haven't looked through. So obviously the first thing you have to do with a coloring book is oh look, they kind of colored one already. I like when coloring books have no color because like I could have colored these pages. This would have been really cute to color. Oh, that's a strike. Oh, but look, that's nice. I hope each of these designs is different because that would be fun. Neon color? Where'd you see neon color? I see your bright meow. Maybe it was somewhere in here. I'm not going to read all of this. Right page, first word. Oh, it does say neon colors. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. We're picking our page right now. This, like I said, this is of the utmost importance. I kind of like this, but I don't like when things are jumbled together. I was kind of hoping there'd be more like separated. Like this cat. Oh, he's turning backwards. I thought this cat was missing a face. Yeah, like I like when they have more room like this. Where? Oh, there's Puffy. Okay, I'm checking on my cats. Like I said, a new year, you know, fireworks. You got to keep an eye. Oh. Why are all of these designs so different? I wonder, I didn't buy an AI coloring book, did I? No, there might just be, there's no author. Oh. Maybe I did buy an AI coloring book. Let's see. Or they just, like, put a bunch of art. I mean, I haven't seen anything that, like, stands out as looking kind of suspicious, but it's just all of the art is very different. You know? Which reminds me of those 100. Was there a 1000? Was that popular recently? Oh, this one's cute. I like this guy. I like this guy. Oh, this one's nice. It's very simple. But again, the art between this and this is so different. It's kind of odd. And this one, again, different. That looks like a llama, not a cat. He's missing. Once or twice, it kind of... Oh, I like this one. This one has potential. Yeah, why is all of this so different? And this looks like it's... Like, why wouldn't I be able to color that? I have thoughts on this coloring book. I got it from a bookstore. I didn't even get it online. Which means, like, a bookstore was selling that. Ooh, this one's really cute, too. Okay, so we have 2 pages. This is like emojis. Oh, I really like this page. Okay, I think we're gonna be coloring this page. I'm pretty locked into this. Yeah, happy new year. I hope you have, you know, a good 2025. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, happy New Year's, Juan. Hope everyone has a good New Year's. It'll be a short stream for us too, because again, got noise, stress. All of these are so, you know what, let's just pick a page. Let's just do this one. And then of course you always have to protect your background. Because if it, I don't know if this bleeds through. Oh yeah, they do all have different, that's nice. Okay, so we're gonna use, these are alcohol-based markers. So they're supposed to be like good for blending. I don't really have the skill for them, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so they usually have like this. Hi Axa, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. I got a little bit of time still, but hopefully everyone has fun here. But see, they're like little like this, and then they're supposed to like blend well. Yeah, I don't really have the skills to use it, but I think they're really... I see videos all the time of people... Look, I ain't even... Okay, well, I hope y'all aren't the type of people that like perfect crisp edges, because we won't have that here. Okay. But yeah, it's supposed to like not have issues with like lots of streaking or like I kind of see streaking. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to use alcohol-based markers. Huh. I mean, no, it's kind of working. I think it's okay. I want the head to be a different shade of green. You know what I'm gonna do? Where's his eyeballs? I just realized. He is missing eyeballs. There we go. I can kind of smell these markers. That looks nice. Yeah, exactly. We'll color wherever we want. Hi, Arcane. Hello, hello. Yeah, cats can be green, probably, right? Let's see, Anders. Oh, it's the belly. Oh. I didn't figure out yet how to get the wings on my model. Okay, so what if we had like a little dark green chin? I guess some green paws. I mean, it kind of blending, right? Let's do a little green, and then we'll have little green stripes. Oh. I don't know how people stay in the lines. It's so hard. Yeah, that's kind of cute, right? 2025's Wordle was crazy. I haven't done it yet. I'm so curious. I guess I'll get it in a couple hours. Oh, this is like a chisel tip. I want the other tip. There we go. The mouth gave it away. Oh, well, this would be his chin. So I think that's good. This is cute. Are the markers bleeding through? I didn't want to check. Yes. That's why we have a little protecty thing. The answer would be yes. Is the last Sudoku of the year? I'll have to ask if he's done it. I don't know if he's been doing the Sudokus lately, actually. I'll have to ask him. Okay. We'll do a yellow. I definitely bled into the wings a little bit. But I think it's cute. I don't know how blending works with these markers. Let's try blending two colors. Let's blend, I don't know, blue and yellow. That should be like green, right? If I remember right. Hi Ray, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Hello, hello. Okay, so if we do like, here's some blue. And then here's some yellow. And they're supposed to blend. I don't feel... I mean, there's like... Like, it's kind of harsh, don't you think? Like, the lines are kind of harsh. Oh, that's kind of... Maybe if you do light onto dark, that's the strategy. That kind of looks a little... I don't know. I mean, the colors change, but the color would change for any two layering. I don't know how I feel about that. I should do that! Yeah, I got the emotes like... I think I got them like a month ago. They're super cute, right? I love them. I'm a big fan of them. I use them all over the place on Twitch, which was their purpose, for me to be able to use everywhere. So I like them. They're pretty great. I should add Minecraft's server. I did a little mini programming project today because I wanted to see, I needed to pull some data because I had a question about, I might do a stream actually to run through it, but basically I wanted to know if there was an increase in show, because everyone, I don't know how many of y'all are shoujo fans, but everyone's in the shoujo community is like, which is a demographic of anime, sorry. But in the shoujo community, it's like, oh, are we having like a shoujo renaissance? Like, because there's a long time where we weren't really getting shoujo anime. Now we're getting more shoujo anime. I was like, well, are we just getting more shoujo anime, or are we just getting more anime overall? Because anime is getting a lot more popular and they're making a lot more anime. And so it wasn't like super exciting coding or anything, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ray. I hope you have a good new year. Bye. I said every dog off. Oh yeah, I hope you have a good year. Oh yeah, but I used like there's like a my anime list, which is basically just a website that people can like rate anime, and it keeps track of all of the anime there's ever been. So I looked at that, and they show like the anime that are released each year, and I pulled that data because there's a third-party API that lets you access all of that, and so I just pulled all that data and then exported that into an Excel file and was like messing with it. So it's pretty nice. Oh, fancy. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Juan. Hope you have a good new year. Enjoy your dinner. Bye. Bye. So when will anime mechanical mass? There is a lot of anime coming out now. I did think it was kind of interesting. Something I thought was really interesting was the data I was looking at. Oh, wow. I haven't gotten to ban someone in so long. It's been a while. I feel like December was really quiet for bans. But yeah, there's a lot of anime coming out, but there's a distinction between like an OVA, ONA, special movie, things like that, and anime like TV series. And so a lot of stuff that's coming out isn't like it's anime, but it's not like the TV series. And so I was just looking at TV series and I was like, huh, I never really thought about that. But then I was thinking about it for this. So there's lots of little things. Also, I did not realize how much like kids anime was out there, because I don't watch kids anime. Kids anime would be something like I suppose like American equivalent would be something like Teletubbies or like SpongeBob or something. Probably closer to like Teletubbies and stuff for like very young kids. It's a huge percentage of the market, like 50%. and I've never paid attention to it. So I thought that was pretty nifty. Let's go with it's like 50. Let me look at the data. What was the data on this? Let me see. So in the most recent year, how my sheet up as I've been. Yeah, so in the last couple years, there's been like over 100 TV series per year. In like starting in like mid 2010s, like 2013 is the first time there was over 100, and then it's been pretty consistent since 2013 with like over 100 anime, which I was surprised by because I didn't think it started that early, but that's what the data said. It's pretty cool. I said I might have a stream on my anime channel, not on this channel, just going over all the data. Because I'm not like a data scientist, so it would be interesting to see how other people think and view the data. And perhaps I can learn a couple things. Because it was really fun to do it. I have these random projects sometimes where I'm just like curious about something and I try to figure out how to get the information to answer the question. And it was pretty fun. And I would like to learn more about it. I think I might, tell me about this, I might look for like some sort of class around like analyzing data. Maybe there's like he said there's a pretty good class at MIT, like a free class available, similar to like their coding classes, one for data analytics. So I might look at that. I think it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty stable since 2013, around like 100. There is a couple years where it was like 2016 to 2019, it was like in the 110 to 120 range. Like it really hit a boost, and then it kind of tapered off, and then it like kind of jumped back, and now I think 100 is kind of like the overall. One thing that I thought was kind of interesting was the concept of like normalizing the data, thinking about how like I said, because like just the number of series in a certain demographic means nothing. Like, oh, I went from like 1 series to 5 series, but if only 2 series came out, 1 year, and then like 300 series came out the second year, obviously the one is still like more, like overall percentage is more meaningful, just thinking about like increasing focus. So it was kind of fun thinking about all the data and like what's meaningful and what isn't. I still don't think I've wrapped my head around any of the data really well because I only did it for a couple hours after work today. And I think there's a lot more to look at and learn. But it's a good, you want like very simple, easy data like that to learn these kinds of things. I think as with all, when you're looking at data, my final answer was yes, but no. The classic chemist answer. It depends. Because shoujo had like a big boom in like 1995 where it was like half of all anime in the market, and then after that it dropped to being on average only like maybe 10 to 15% of the market, and we were seeing like a small increase, but it's from the lowest of dips, so like 8% up to like back up to 13%. But like, is that really significant when you used to be such a large part of the market and now you're just a little guy? I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's like I would say it's starting to grow, but perhaps it's not like meaningful yet. We'll see. I don't know. Hi Violet, how are you? Hello. I hope you're having a nice last day of 2024. I'm ready for everyone to crack jokes about, wow, this was my most, like, tomorrow, this was my most impressive this of the entire year. It's something like, this was my best run of the year. I'm ready for all of those jokes. I hope y'all have prepared yourselves too. First Valorant win of the year, that could be pretty significant for me. But I don't know, we'll see. Ooh, Ooh, bourguignon with pasta. That sounds fancy, fancy. We're making a homemade loaf of bread. I was watching it while I stream, so I'm excited when stream's over to enjoy that. If it's done during stream, I might get it during stream. We'll see. It does blend more. Like I've noticed, like, look, it looks a lot cleaner than it would with a regular marker, which is kind of cool. Oh, geez, yeah, the best thing that happened in 2025. Oh, the best shit. Are you talking about like poop? Like I'm realizing now you're maybe talking about poop. Which, oh yeah, there's a lot of people that crack that joke too. That joke will probably be cracked a lot in my household. Wait, a friend's giving a white elephant. That's so cute. I also love that they waited for you to come home to do it. That's so sweet. That is like, that's when you know you got like the peak friend group. That's so cool. Like, that's just awesome. I'm so happy. Yeah, poop. Hi Taco, how are you? That's my shit. Yeah, I know. I let the world down, not staying around for the potential to create cat girls. That's on me, honestly. Is it already 2025 for you? No, I don't think it is yet. But yeah, I know. On the 1st, we'll be like, wow, it's been a whole year since I promise y'all I'll make that joke while we're playing me said. We're like, it's a whole year. A whole year. Xmas dinner pics. I did forget to post them. We had soups. I should have taken a picture. I made like the best soup ever. Her stream all year, hype, excitement. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This is actually very relaxing. I'm very glad this was the stream I picked to end the year. No pressure. Last year's stream, I was like actually playing a game, and it was too much pressure. I was playing like Dave the Diver or something too. It wasn't even like a intense stream. I do remember that I was like playing, and then I was like, oh, but I want to go see the fireworks. But then in my brain I was like, but I'm playing the game. I don't want to get up, you know? I did end up ending stream to go see it, but I feel like when you sit down and play a game, you want to just like, you know, get through it. You get goals, you get tunnel visions and distracted. It's a whole thing. This is so cute. I think this should have been brown, but that's okay. We don't follow the rules. You got Pokemon cards? Oh, T. Val tells me all the time that he thinks I would be very into tea. 1 second. I think I got a message. Oh. Oh, I see. One posted a solo picture. Yum yum. Oh yeah, that tells me I'd always be really into tea, but I think I would be into very floral teas. Not floral, sorry, very like fruity teas. And I have like a peach lemonade tea that I kind of enjoyed. I want to find more like that because I don't like green tea or like classic teas like Earl Grey and stuff like that. I just like very fruity teas. So anything like too earthy, I'm not super into. I have a sweet tooth. But I want to get into them because I like the like, I feel like it's very calming, you know? I like the like treat yourself, I suppose, like mental wellness kind of like self-care aspect of teas. I think there's a lot of really nice potential to like just, you know, make yourself happy with a little cup of tea. Easy way to increase joy. Earl Grey when steeped in milk. Ooh, maybe I'll have to try it with milk. I haven't tried it with milk yet. That sounds good. I think I want this cat to be pink. 3 hours left to beat Planet Crafter. That is true. Tea is tasty. Tea is tea, you know? Wow, that is a bright pink. I didn't think it'd be so bright. But yeah, that's something to get into. I think 2025 for me, I like made all my plans and stuff. But I think 2025 for me is gonna be the year of just like random hobbies. 2024 was like my gaming era, where I was trying out a lot of new games and exploring and things like that. But I think in 2025, I want to explore hobbies. The past like couple weeks of doing hobbies on stream has been very enjoyable and calming for me. And so I think I just want to keep it up. Plus, no one seems to mind the HANDCAM stream, so this cat is so pink. Ooh, peach. You really like Celestial Tea's Country Peach Passion. Wait, let me put this. I'm sorry. I'm putting it in my phone. I would like tea recommendations. So let me add this to my notes. Oh, oops. Hello, Mr. Notes. New note. Okay. Okay. This is Celestial's Tea Country Peach Passion. Nice. I'm gonna have to try that. It sounds tasty. Please steep your Earl directly in milk. Is that like a thing you're not supposed to do? Steep your Earl Grey tea in milk? I'm not like a I'm not like an expert in these sort of things, so yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Beats bean water. It can be tasty when you boil beans. The bean juice. It's the Hispanic in me coming out. I'm big on just like beans over rice, and then it soaks into the when you get like Mexican rice. Well soaked in. I know I'm gonna my gamer arc is over. We're in for the cozy arc. Oh my gosh, supposed to steep in water and then add milk. Oh. But yeah, more hobby streams. That's gonna be the thing. I think that's what we're gonna do. More hobby streams. Beans are great. I could live off of just a pot of beans and rice. I used to do that, not out of necessity, but just because I liked it. It was easy to make and convenient, and like you could just heat it up after work, you know? And I used to just have beans and rice, and if I was feeling fancy, I'd cook like a chicken breast or something, but well, wait. Cobra, oh, by bean juice, you mean coffee. Oh, I just picked up on that. That's so funny. I drink mostly water. Like my... I won't show you my glass because I realized you could probably reflect me. But I just have a glass of water. I drink a lot of water. And lemonade. Y'all know I'm a lemonade fiend. But yeah. I think I'm gonna do like half. Like half games, half like crafting streams. I'll just mix it up. Making beans at home. Yeah, I love just like beans. That's so good. I'm partial to pinto beans, but I do know most people are fans of black beans. All beans are good beans though. I just recently learned how to make it's called you're gonna laugh at how I say this because I joke about this a lot with that. Dense bean salad. Dense, you know. But if you take like beans, usually there's some sort of like kind of like if you know what a Great Northern bean is, that kind of texture, like nice snap to it, you know, because it's like a cold bean. So you mix that and you mix it with like different vegetables and stuff, like some cucumber and tomato and some lime or lemon juice, bell pepper I put in there, some onion. And you just like mix it all together and just munch it like a salad. I would have that for lunch like 3 weeks straight in November. And that was my lunch because it was so good. I was just obsessed with it. Ooh, we haven't done a purple yet. Oh, Shiro's having a little sneezy fit. It's okay, bud. He's better now. Drink water too. Yeah, exactly. Lemonade or water is just kind of my jam, but I'm cool with anything, you know? How many markers are in my set? Good question. This is 24. This is, I got like a very basic set. Because I didn't want to, so alcohol-based markers are expensive. These are like a knockoff brand, but like they're called Copics, like the super fancy brand. Just one marker would be like $4 or $5. These are knockoffs, but they actually, apparently, I've seen side by sides of these Ohuhu sets and the Copic sets, and they're apparently very close, like performance wise. They used to not be, but over the past few years, they've pretty much figured out the sound formula. They probably have like the same manufacturer. And so these are much more affordable. Like a pack of 24 of these was like 20 bucks. But I didn't want to invest in like a big package until I like knew if I liked it. So for now, I just have these colors, and I'm pretty happy with them. Rookie numbers. Yeah, so these are considered, quote, professional from performance perspective, but yeah, like Copics are like the legit professional ones, obviously. Yeah, Copics are crazy expensive, Kate. It's wild. I mean, I know the quality is worth it, obviously, but for like you know, 50 cents a marker. Well, I guess this was like $1 a marker compared to like $4 or $5. Even then, if you go up in scale, like I think if you buy like, you know, the 50 packs and stuff, it gets closer to like only like 50 cents a marker. Obviously, because, you know, if you're paid more buying bigger volume, it'll be less expensive. But like, so if you think it from like a volume perspective, I don't know, like 50 cents for one of these, $5 for a Copic, and I think the price has gone up. So if they have somewhat of a similar performance, even like 70 to 80% of the way there, I would say for a casual user like me. Now, people who it's their job every day, I understand why they invest in the nice stuff. But for me, who's just a hobbyist enjoying their time, it's not as big of a deal for me. But they're very smooth. Like, the coloring is very smooth. You're supposed to be able to blend them very nicely. I just don't have the skill. I haven't looked up the price of a Copic in years, and obviously prices for everything have gone up, so Copics could be more expensive now. I don't know. I have a lot of different types of markers and coloring and things that I'm very into because I journal. I have like a bullet journal. But I don't use these in my bullet journal because they have a lot of bleed. So, and I don't want my pages to bleed through in my bullet journal. $5 better have the... Yeah, I don't really know what the performance justification is. It may be something with blending, but I also think like a lot of the blending issues I'm having is I just don't know how to use these. Like, it could be light on dark, like you start with a lighter color and go to a darker color, or like... So I guess an example would be like, one thing you can do, I'm gonna mess this up, is like shading. So if I want to like shade this, right, I have this like gray, and I'm sure there's a smarter color to use here, maybe like a dark, I don't know. If I was to use like a dark like this, right, it's supposed to like nicely blend in for like shading, and that does look pretty nice. But I feel like when I see other people do it, I feel like the lines aren't as harsh. Like they have a way of like softening these lines that fireworks are starting to go off. You also don't have the skills to... That's reassuring, because that's my biggest thing, is I just don't have the skills for it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, but I'm not good at it. I just it's a hobby. I think with most hobbies, you don't have to be good at them as long as you enjoy them. Now, I suppose there are people who are skilled enough to turn their hobbies into like jobs, which is pretty cool. I have a pretty strong rule personally: don't turn things you love into jobs. But it is cool to see people like so extremely talented that they can turn their job into profit, or turn their hobby into profit. Ooh, I like this gray with this blue. Send a message to Val. 1 second. Sometimes I check the screen to make sure when I'm messaging it's not like on the screen. It's funny because you can see my hand with my phone. Could be you need fancy paper. Yeah, that's why the paper also might not be conducive to it. That's definitely a thing I've heard. Like professionals, when they're buying, you know, supplies, paper has a really big impact on the final product. And this is just like a random coloring book. But yeah, just enjoy what you do, you know? My rule of thumb... Ooh, this is a pretty purple. I thought it was going to be orange, but it's like... My, like, simple rule of thumb is do something you enjoy, not something you love for your career. Something that you're just happy to do for a 9 to 5, but you don't feel the need to, like, after hours still be thinking about it or, like, you know, go in on weekends because you're just so excited about it. Those sort of things should be your hobbies that you can just enjoy it because then, you know, you can just enjoy them. Those are cool color combinations. I thought it was going to be orange because I was curious how the orange would look with the blue, but it turned out to be red. Yeah, maybe I'll look for like a fancy paper. Okay, these two colors. You see they have, oh, they have labels on them. I don't know if you can see. This is cherry pink and this is coral pink. I want to see what the difference is between these two. I like these flowers. Okay, so this, and they have like numbers to them too. This is cherry pink. Some of these are 5 flowers in the middle. So I like the ones that have 6 better. I think they look prettier. Am I a fountain pen enjoyer? I would love to be, but I don't trust myself to not spill every... Oh, this one's much uglier. This is coral pink. Apparently, I'm not a fan of coral pink. But yeah, I know I would just get it everywhere. I want to be a fan. I want to learn calligraphy. That's like something I've always really wanted to learn. But I would spill everywhere. And I know I got like these sort of nibby type, like this tip here is supposed to also be good for, ooh, I really like how this smooths down. Are supposed to be good for calligraphy, but I just am not good at writing that type. So maybe that'll be, we can practice calligraphy for a stream. That would be fun. Like, I don't do good for cursive. Like, look. Ah, that's supposed to be hello. I think if you loop it. I got it on the paper. But that would be something really fun to learn. It's like pretty calligraphy, because in my bullet journals I have, obviously the number one thing is for them to be functional. But I do have a lot of like where I've tried to make the letters all cute and stuff. And I do feel like I fail miserably. So it would be nice to actually have really cute. I can smell the bread, y'all. It's smelling like bread. I'm very excited. Neither of them are really reading pink. I know, they're not. Yeah. So wait, let me show you all the pinks. Okay, so I think the R's, this is vermilion, which I guess is red. Okay. These all feel kind of like pink purples to me. This is a purple. Let me see, do I have a good place to, let me just do this here. I can just doodle on this. So here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna go with the darkest. So this is aubergine, is what it says. Aubergine, that definitely reads blurry to me. Focus. Oh look, y'all just got a pretty focus. Oh, is it because we've, okay, there we go. That's purple. Here's another. Oh, this. Colors are so interesting to me. This reads purple. Oh, is what the British call eggplant. Oh, is this like a cilantro coriander thing? This feels, I think it's in the purple category. It is. It's a, I think the P's stand for purple. So this is P5. P5. Sorry, this is very organized. P4, which is lavender. P4. This says P2. I'm kind of upset that we don't have P3, but I get that this is a smaller set. And then, wait, what was this? Oh, P2. Sorry, we do have P3. I'm about to... Anyone that likes organization, look away, because this is gonna horrify you. This is P3. Sorry, out of order. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. And then here are the R's, which I think are supposed to be like reds and pinks. Here's R1 that says it's coral. Mia. Mia. Oh, that's the wrong side. We're getting through this. Okay, so this says R1, which is supposed to be coral pink. I'm not getting pink from that. Dark and ugly. This says vermilion. This is R2, which I guess against the vermilion, it does feel more pink now. This says cherry pink. This feels like red to me. This looks red against it, right? This is supposed to be cherry pink. And then this is pink for sure. This is R10, which is pastel pink. That's for sure pastel pink. Do you like the brush tips? I like the brush. So this has brush on one side and chisel on the other. I haven't really tried out the chisel, but I do like that. I just like the brush better for coloring. I have a lot of, like I don't know if you're familiar with Tombow. These ones are very popular for like calligraphy and like bullet journaling. That's why I have them for my bullet journal. And they have these brush tips, which is what I love. And then more of this like little nib for writing. I'm a big fan of these ones. My favorite, so I have these Tombows. And then I have these Ohus. And then I have like a mega, like this kind of knockoff brand. Let me see if I can get it out. They were like the first ones I ever got because I just wanted to try out like brush tips. Okay. I have stuff ever. Oh, and midliners too. If y'all are familiar, sorry, this is if y'all are familiar with all the stationery, you'd recognize all these. But see, these have like the chisel tip on one side for a midliner, and then these are highlighters that are very popular for bullet journaling. Do I have a problem? Probably. And then this is like a knockoff brand that I got from a craft store just because I wanted to try it. And these ones are like not very good, but I did learn that I liked these tips. And so then I got the Tombows, and I have everything organized in different like cases and things. I have this Demon Slayer Shinobu pencil case. I adore it. It's so cute. Oh, I forgot to put, I have stickers everywhere. Of course, I have like the pen sets. The two pen sets I got that I really like are the these Papermate ones that are like gel. You see, they're so smooth. And then there's also these Papermates that are like felt tip. Love them. I have these two sets, and then I have other random sets, but those are my favorite ones. And then of course the classic, the jelly roll pens for like highlighting. I never can get them to like work. I don't know. I see other people use them and they like leave these nice crisp white marks like for highlighting. They never work for me. I think I need to get a different ones. Maybe they're old. I don't know, but they never worked for me. Comes from French. I just caught up. You only have one calligraphy pen? I don't have any. I feel like I should get them. I have all, like I said, these different fancy nibs, but I don't have a calligraphy pen. I want to get one. That's true. Cherries are more red, so I guess it would make sense for this one, just like cherry pink, to be more red. US stationery store. We don't really have stationery stores, honestly. You can get some stuff from like American stationery stores. I mean, we have craft stores. We have craft stores that are pretty big that have stationery supplies like Joann's or Hobby Lobby, things like that. But I don't think we really have stores dedicated to stationery that are America specific. We have like a couple of pretty popular Japanese stationery stores, but not America specific Japanese or stationery stores. You mostly watch bullet journaling videos. Yes, I have my I just finished up. I won't show inside of it, but I just finished up my 2025 bullet journal. So I can show you a little bit because I think there's nothing like too big on here, but see, I have like my stream schedule that I planned for the week and then like counting and stuff. But yeah, I marked anime that were coming out, tracking like water and like health and things I eat, all sorts of stuff. I haven't really put any, I haven't filled out today's yet because I fill it out at the end of the day, but yeah. So I do that every single day. It'll eventually, focus. Oh, look at the kitty. It'll get there. You just gotta kind of... There we go. But yeah, so I bullet journal every day. It's cozy. It's comfy. It's like how I end my day. But I don't have like the scale of like... who's a really popular one? I think it's Amanda... No, Rachel... Amanda... Something like that. She does a lot of stuff. I got her bullet journal one year just to see if it was... like worked for what I needed, but I have a lot of like custom pages and trackers and things that I like, and so it's just easier for me to make my own one, my own like custom layouts than to use someone else's layouts. Actually found your Pentel is good. Jet pens, maybe jet pens. Jelly rolls are the really popular. I feel like that I hear a lot of people talk about in America. The stationery store, I have it bookmarked. I think Daiso is like the dollar store stationery stuff you can get. And then let me see, where did I save it? I have the site. Ooh, it smells so good here in my house with the I don't remember where I saved the page. I used to have a page. Oh, Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya is the one, but there's only like one in New York City and one in like Los Angeles, I think. You have to order most of the stuff online. The bread looks perfect. Stop. Sorry, Val, I'll send a picture in the Discord later. Val crushed the bread. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Amanda H. Lee. Yeah, her stuff is so incredible. She is so talented. I watch her videos all the time. I learned a lot of bullet journaling from her. And then it's nice because I could like customize to my needs for sure. Yeah. Oh, Nutella's so cute. My cats are being adorable. And Nutella. Pentel Energal is my favorite gel pen filling. It is hard to find what works for you. I did once have a calligraphy pen. Like I said, I did try it out, but it exploded everywhere for me. kind of want to start a new page. I have this problem a lot with some of this I'm very confident is AI. Some of the stuff in this coloring book just feels very AI. There's like no consistency at all. Oh, this one's cute. But I got it in like a bookstore, so I thought it would be fine, but clearly not. No, I wanna, these ones are cute. Ooh, this ball. I like this. I watched a very interesting video the other day of someone designing a coloring book and going through the process, and it's definitely like very difficult to get like the lines and like, you know, you're talking more about like scale for coloring, right? You don't want a lot of little details in the art, but it still needs to speak and like hold true to a story. And you need to like have themes, and I don't know, it just seemed like a very interesting process. I wish I had the skill to do it, because it'd be kind of cool to make my own coloring pages. I very much enjoy just relaxing and coloring. Sarasa clip, you can fidget with a... Ah, I don't think... I remember there was someone was ranking stationery for the year, and there was paper clips specifically in there, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I guess like for a stationery overall, like a paper clip is important. Oh, you're talking about the pocket clip for a pen. I thought you were talking about paper clip. I read that wrong. The fillings don't write. Yeah, see, that's really important, is how like how the fillings perform. See, this one provides the cat spots for you. I think I'm gonna go with violet. Oh, this is chisel tip. I have like pens all over my desk that I definitely fidget around with. I can't do it as much. Well, you kind of see even when I'm like HANDCAM streaming. I'll like play around with pens and stuff. It's just a little cozier, you know? Look at this cute little guy. Does anyone ever finish their coloring pages? I don't think I've ever once in my life. Like, because you get halfway through and you're like, well, now it looks too full. I feel like I want to make another page, you know, just as half colored. I don't know why. It's just like a thing. I don't like finishing things because then it's over. But if you don't finish it, you can always come back. What's the difference between a speed cube and a regular cube? I'm just used to Rubik's cubes, which I'm not very good at those either. I might just color in all the stars I see. Get those out of the way. This one's a really good coloring page. This is a very well done page. You know, I've never paid attention to my model when I'm doodling, but I assume if I'm looking down at my page, it's probably actually not like it's just I'm looking down. That's kind of funny. Let me get a little, I need a little mouse. There you go. The Cocoa Wild ones, because they have bigger areas to color. Oh, I may need to look at that. One thing I don't like is like, where's an example of it? Like these pages that are like all together, these pages give me like a little bit of stress. Like I need space. Or I get a little too, oh, I missed one. I get a little too anxious. I'm sure that makes no sense, but I need the space. Oh, you're gonna be a little pink cat. Gonna be cute. Oh, I forgot. This pink looks like poo-poo. Jokes about this cat will be made tomorrow. coral pink is actually a very popular color. I feel like I hear in like fashion a lot. Lots of people talking about coral type colors. Maybe it's because it's a more like muted color, so it's probably easier to match. I cannot get over how good this bread smells. Oh my gosh. Yo, bold easy books. Let me see. Let me see. Took a while. Putting this. Oh. This into Amazon. Oh, I've seen a lot of people. Yes, I like watching a lot of coloring videos. I've seen that go super viral. It's very popular. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I wanted to get one of those. Maybe this is, once I finish this book, this is the bump that I need. An orange pink. Oh, I guess this has a little bit of orange in it, but maybe not as much as I would have expected. Maybe I need to look up coral. These markers could obviously just be off. I'm so curious now for the people that have like every single color in these packs. There's definitely people that do. I bet like, because I've seen people do coloring pages with this marker brand and they only use like all green colors. Like they have enough markers to have contrast with just one color type. Hi, princess. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Speed cubes are just built better. They usually have a magnet. Oh, that is a problem I see a lot with like Rubik's cubes, is they get like stuck in their own joints and then it feels like you shouldn't be going in certain directions. I've definitely had that issue with cubes for sure. That is something I think that would be fun. I want to learn how to solve Rubik's cubes. Because there's definitely ways to like solve them quickly, obviously, because there's like Rubik's cube like speed running. I even had someone tell me that their like side job that they did is they charged people to teach them about Rubik's cubes. Like basically they tutored people in Rubik's cubing, I suppose, for like competitions, which I thought was wild. But I guess they were, you know, so competitive at their craft that they charged. They were like, yeah, I charge like $100 an hour and I teach people how to solve Rubik's cubes. Like, wow, pop off. Pretty impressive. I wish I had a skill like that. I want to, my like dream odd competition thing I want to do is competitive Excel. It's like a whole category. I want to get so good at Excel that I can enter into competitive Excel competitions. It's very, very impressive to watch. You like being a little limited. That's true. That is true. This is like a nice box of 24 colors. It's like, I feel like there's a little bit of everything that I could need. The only thing that I think is missing is a brown. But with only 24 colors, I mean, this is, I suppose, a brown. It says potato brown. This says potato brown on it. So I suppose there is a brown. And technically speaking, you have enough colors to create a color, I guess, right? I'm sure I could make this multiple colors, but... Oh, is that the bread? How'd it turn out? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna eat bread on stream.
Don't.
Oh yeah, y'all wanna see it? Look at it! Look at how perfect that is. Look at the... Wait, let me... Oh, sorry. You can hear it, right? That's the crispy, like, crustiness of the bread. Isn't that so impressive? The crumb. It's so good. Let me taste it. Oh my gosh. That's so good. Mmm. Wait. This is so good. Mmm.
The air holes.
Mm-hmm. The air holes are perfect for this. We've been getting into bread. That was Christmas gift for me. The coolest thing ever. It was a Dutch oven for bread making, and then like a bread making kit. So like, he got me like a proofing box and like the stuff to like cut the bread and the little like baskets to like proof the bread in, and the Dutch oven to cook it in. It's so great. So we've been kind of on a bread kick since Christmas, and I think we're absolutely crushing it. One thing we always had a lot of trouble with because of like where we live and the like heat and humidity and stuff of our environment was we never could proof correctly. We just never proof. But now with the proofing box, it like actually proofs correctly and everything like, you know, expands and you get the nice bubbles and everything, and we're making really good bread. This is so good. I'm just gonna be eating bread for a second, y'all. It's so good. Dude, this is insane. This is better than the other one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one feels like it doesn't even need butter. It tastes good.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder, I mean, obviously it's a different recipe, but I wonder what makes it so different. I highly recommend learning how to make your own bread, y'all. Enjoy the bread. I know. It's just this is instead of a chatting stream now, it's a listen to Viri eat bread stream. It's probably not the best, but it's so good. And this recipe was a lot quicker too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You take a plate.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
See you later.
So yeah, the first recipe we followed was like a recipe from a cookbook. It was supposed to be like the cookbook of cookbooks for bread. It's from like 15 years ago. It's called like Salt, Yeast, and Flour or something like that. And the recipe was very tedious. It wasn't like hard, but you had to like wet the dough basically to like the flour with water to hydrate it, and you had to like let it hydrate for an hour, and then you had like a bunch of different proof. The proof took like 5 hours. It was so long. And then the like it was a whole process, whereas this one I started like 2 hours or so before stream, and then Val finished it in the last hour. And the kneading was extremely minimal. I just like mixed the flour and yeast and everything together. I didn't even have to like knead anything by hand. It just all felt like during the proofing took care of everything. And then you put it in a ball, put it in the Dutch oven, and just let the Dutch oven do its thing. It's pretty cool. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like it should be illegal for bread to be this easy, you know? I'm gonna one hand. I still have bread that I'm working through, but I'm gonna color while I eat my bread. Oh, this is very dark blue. I didn't think it would be so dark. I think this would have been better as like the stomach color because you lose the detail of the mouth. You can still tell what it is, but I think the little you know mouth nub kind of adds to the cuteness. The breadcrumb on my coloring book. I have to say, I don't really know if this bread's gonna last through the night. We might toast 2025. Or I guess, is it toast 2025 or toast 2024 goodbye? I don't know the proper terminology for that, but we might be doing that. Ooh, like a blue with a blue might be kind of fun, right? We might toast the year with all the bread. It's not too hard. I will say though, for like making my own bread, I have definitely discovered it is one of those things where equipment really does matter. I think there's a lot of people that will like say like, oh, you don't need the equipment. All you need is like an oven or like your hands or, you know, stuff like that. But like we could not get things to proof until we had, and now granted, it's not like an expensive proofing box. I think it was only like $20. Like it's not expensive per se. But like if you have a climate that's too hot or a climate that like you can't control the temperature, you can't, like if it's too cold, like you need to have things at exactly like between like 75 to 80 while it's proofing. Or like a Dutch oven. Like when I just tried to make things on a pan, it didn't like get the crustiness. So there's like little things that I think is very environmentally dependent on if you need the equipment or not. But it's for me, having these two things is like just my bread making skills have skyrocketed. I went from like underproofed dough that would be like really like the bottom part would be very like hard, and then like I wouldn't have nice big pockets for the bread, and now it's like, oh my gosh, you know, it's like so well done. You do a gray cat. I know how much bread machines are. I've never got a bread machine because it felt a little bit like a unitasker, and I always told myself that I probably wouldn't make enough bread to be worth it. But now that I have a Dutch oven, I think I'm going to be making a lot of bread, so I think I proved myself wrong. But you can make really good stews and stuff in a Dutch oven, so... Uh-oh, this fireworks are really starting now. Make sure my cats... Yeah, they're sleeping through it so far. They might be okay with it because they've had so many of them. But yeah, like... I can make stews and other tasty things and like get a nice sear with my Dutch oven, so... I guess for me it was a better investment than a bread maker, but... At this point, I do think in my head, if I had gotten the bread maker, I probably would be using it. Way more than I gave myself credit for, you know? Bread making stream. We should do a bread making stream. That would be fun. I need to figure out the setup. I know I say this all the time, yo, but I do need to figure... I need to figure out the setup. I've looked at like a lot of streams and stuff that do cooking, like VTubers, and there's no real tutorials out there to like get a cooking stream going. It's kind of a figure it out situation, which is perfectly fine. No one needs to like is obligated to give a tutorial just because they do something. But I think I just need to like figure out the logistics. I would like one with like a kind of like the setup that if you watch the streamer Onigiri, and there's a couple other streamers that do this, where they have like green screen background so that it's like their VTuber in front of the cooking. So I just need to figure out that setup instead of just like my hands, because I just feel like having it like this, the setup is harder and like you'll bump into things and you don't have as much like portability. Whereas if you just have the camera facing while you're cooking and it's just your VTuber, it's a little better. Oh, yeah, I think you can make bread and rice cookers. For sure, I would think. Yeah, exactly. The Dutch oven is just nice to have in general. It's just a great kitchen utensil. And it's much better than, like... I'll probably get in trouble for this. Cast iron. Because cast iron... Not that cast iron is bad. Cast iron just takes so much effort. There's so much work to keep your cast iron nice. So, that's why I can't really do cast iron. I admire those that can keep their cast iron going well. Yeah, Onigiri has like a very, very, very nice setup. So, but I'd like something, not her setup exactly, but like a setup of that nature with like that style. So I would like to put in the work to think about it before I like just jump in. Probably when I'm like a little bigger or something, you know? If I have a couple like if I have a bigger channel, it would make more sense. I wanted to do cooking videos too, which I think would be a little bit less stressful than a live stream, maybe to start off with, because I can like have more control. Like, I don't know, if something fails with the tech and accidentally you have like a face reveal or something, I feel like if I'm doing it off stream, obviously it's a lot more controlled for that. Because I like the ambiguity of streaming with a VTuber. Hi BFowl, how are you? Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good last day of the new year. Cast iron is great skillet, but the enamel at Dutch oven is... Yeah, exactly. The enamel, it's like much harder to burn, at least for me. Like, I was searing meat in it for a beef stew, and like when I use like my non-stick metal pans, I have so much trouble with like, you have to get them so hot to get the crust without burning. Whereas with a Dutch oven, it's much more like generous. It's much easier. But yeah, cast iron just, it's such a hassle taking care of it because you have to like oil it and you can't use water and you have to, it's just so much stuff. I mean, you can use water, but you have to like then finish with the oil. It's a whole thing. So I don't do cast iron. Even though I know it would, like with the seasoning and stuff, it would make my dishes better, but it's okay. I'll take a hit for flavor for my laziness. To a good place. Oh yeah, like it just place the camera. We'll see where I end up. Like I said, that's perhaps something I could figure out by the end of the year. I might just like start off with a video. Dude, I love this combination. It's very, I guess, Christmassy. I didn't mean to, but it's like green with this red. I do think, okay, this is my little conclusion, or my little, I guess, evaluation of these markers. I do feel like I don't have any issues with streakiness that I usually have for markers. So like from a quality perspective to the amount of effort I'm putting in, these are definitely, I see why they're a more expensive marker. They bring a lot of value, I think, to the performance of my craft, if you will. Oh, this is the HANDCAM. Very impressed with these. Do a little heart here. I like this little guy. He's nomming. Imagine if cats were this color. It'd be pretty cool. Also, imagine if cats actually played with the toys you gave them like this, instead of just loving cardboard boxes and seeing your tears when they don't use it. Actually, everything I don't get my cats toys, but I do get my cats lots of different types of beds, and they're big fans of that. So I guess it's just a matter of knowing what your cats want. Mine are paper bags from, you know, the grocery store, and lots of different beds. I have like 7 different beds in my room right now for them. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. I have 7 right now. Different types of beds in cat tower. But yeah, I know I just have a couple. That's true. If it was 2024, I keep forgetting 2024. I haven't used the black marker yet. I'm interested to see. Ooh, this is always why I have stress anytime coloring with black, is like there's a lot of pressure and it covers up the line art, so it can be a little hard. But that actually, black is probably one of the like most streakiest colors, and there's no issues there. Like these are great. I love these. I am actually in love with these. On your cat basket on Discord? Did I not comment on it? Is this on Discord? It's gotta be in cute stuff. Wait. And cute pets? Wait, where's cat basket? Oh, wait. In the cat tree? Wait, the cat in the cat tree? Is that a basket? Oh, that basket! Wait, did you make that basket? Did you actually? Wait, did you make that basket? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. That's so impressive. Oh my gosh. I wish I had that skill. That's a nice basket. I don't have the skill to make a basket like that. I learned to make like basket weaving. I did that one year. I got into basket weaving. I think my main hobby I'm going to be into this year is origami, modular origami, but we'll see how that turns out. Modular origami and making crochet granny squares are the two things I'm eyeing for my hobbies of the year. Made a pillow and stuff. Oh, that's so cute. My cats on their beds have blankets made by my mom. She calls them her fur grand babies. Oh, I colored in the ball. Ooh, I like this like tealish kind of blue with the yellow. I'm kind of getting some color combination ideas for myself. I wonder how this combination would look like fashion-wise. So curious. But yeah, so we're definitely going to be doing... Oh yeah, that was something I meant to do. Maybe I should have done this when like more of us are all together. Maybe we'll figure it out tomorrow, because I think a lot of people are going to stop by to watch... I say, like I said, my side, but mi side. I don't really... I assume it's like a my... I still think it's something about like my side or me side, like a we, but I assume the pronunciation I will find out tomorrow. I've truly watched nothing of this content because I want to be completely like I want to go as I go. A play on my side. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like a play on my side. This was my assumption. Oh, y'all grew the basket? That's precious. Misaido? Oh, Misaido. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to play it. I think it's going to be fun. But yeah, something I need to figure out is what we want our schedule to be like next year. We can keep with 4 streams a week. Or do we want 3 streams a week? Maybe a little bit longer streams? I don't know. I feel like the longer streams have a bit more appeal, but I personally like shorter streams because I feel like you can hang out the whole time without missing anything. But obviously for a longer stream, you can get more into a game or like into a craft or something. Although craft streams usually just last a couple hours, so I think that's okay. But especially for gaming streams, I think they do better when they're longer because you can get through more of the story. Unless I'm playing like Valorant or something. In Chinese, the game is after the character. Stream at 2 p.m. my time? That would be wild. I was thinking of playing my side like earlier in the day because I don't work tomorrow, but I just made it stream will be an hour earlier tomorrow because I looked up just how long a play or run through takes. It said about 4 hours. So we're starting stream an hour early. That way we can get through the entire game. That's the only thing I looked up was the amount of time it takes to play. 4 to 5 hours. Okay, perfect. I do tend to be a little slower on things though, so we'll see. If we don't finish it, no, we kind of have to finish it in one day because we have something else planned for the next day. But we'll finish, I guess, on Monday or something if we don't finish it. I'm so excited for the game on Thursday. I personally think I'm more excited for the Thursday game. It's called like Dude Really or something like that, and it's like just a game where you're trying to annoy the narrator. It sounds so fun, like for me personally. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, one thing I need to decide on is stream time, stream days. I currently don't stream on weekends. Like, do we want a weekend day? If we do a weekend day, we will lose a weekday. Because I need me time for reading, watching anime, and perhaps getting one video out for the year. And obviously hobbies. Oh, I bled through so much. No. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I don't know how people do coloring like content and they make it so that you can, I mean angles, obviously the answer is angles, but like they always have the perfect angle and lighting and it looks so cute. Do a reading stream? Wait, that would be so funny. I know there's streams for like basically like study with me where they're just there studying. You're like just focusing together, which I think is kind of a cute concept. So while I'm working, not work where like the job I get paid for, but like if I'm like reading or you know something like that. Ooh, 2 dark colors maybe wasn't the best idea, but that's okay. We're committed. Yeah, so like if I'm reading some manga, read along, although you won't really be able to read along, but yeah, just hanging out. Anime watch-alongs is something I really want to do. I know you just say like 3, 2, 1, go, and we all sync up. That's definitely something we're doing in 2025, sorry. We have a couple hours left, let's get some anime in. Someone's novella outlet. There's I think I saw this a lot as like streams for Halloween. I thought they were kind of cool. They were reading scary stories. I thought that was really interesting, like reading creepypastas. I get too scared to read them, but I see the novelty and it could be pretty fun. Maybe next year we'll read some creepypastas together. I haven't really read creepypastas, so I would be experiencing them for the first time because I'm too chicken. Big VTuber did a Twitter space just doing her taxes. That's wild. I would be terrified to show something I shouldn't. Good for them, but I would be terrified. But I guess if you're not showing anything and it's just like, let's do taxes together, but I'm not sharing my screen. You're just seeing my model in like a, that would be okay. Yeah, let's do taxes together. I like vibing like this. I don't know if y'all are like this, but I'm more productive when there's like not talking to people. I'm not more productive talking, but like just being around people that are also working is motivating. It's like, well, if they're working, I suppose I should, you know, get my work done too. So like I loved in college, I would always study in the libraries or like out in the common area in the dorms, just anywhere where I could see people, not interact with them. Like my friends knew if they saw me and I was studying to not talk to me, but I liked to see people. I would have study groups where I wouldn't talk, I would just like be there. Because I'm terrible at like tutoring and stuff. So I couldn't really contribute helpfully. Let's get another blue, like an all blue and green would be cool. Oh, it's just audio? Yeah, see, I can see that. Hello, hello, Happy New Year's. I hope you have a good year. I hope you had a good year and you have another good year. Yeah, this is kind of like a... This is an outlier, or not an outlier, but a not traditional. I guess VTubers actually do more I've seen more hand cam stuff recently, like the comfort level for it, which is pretty cool. I enjoy it. I wasn't sure at first how it would be received because it's kind of like breaking the wall, but I feel like I do that already on my stream enough that it was just kind of natural progression. Well, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, we definitely Oh, what pens did you get? I got most of my stuff already for 2025 because I bullet journal. So like, I showed it. I already have, you can see, I've already filled a lot of it out, getting like spreads and stuff ready. My yearly spreads are all done, and then my January spread is done. I'm pretty excited for it. I did, it just came in today. I got a new, like small, just a very tiny desk to be a standing desk. I have a under desk treadmill that I can like just walk to get steps and stuff when it's too hot outside to walk. And so now we'll have a little desk area where it's set up instead of having to move it around from place to place, where I can just like watch some anime and get some steps in, or like do my journaling and get some more steps in. So I'm pretty excited for that. That'll be my project for tomorrow, is getting my desk set up in my room. Can always just wear gloves. That is true. I have seen a lot. I think there's a lot of like corporate VTubers, that's a requirement, right? Is to wear gloves, which makes sense because, you know, the more fans you have, the more people that can be a little odd, unfortunately. This from some TikTok shop. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I have that problem too. I have lots of like half-finished bullet journals. But I suppose that's part of the fun, is like where you start and where you stop, and then you pick it up again in like the middle of the year. This is definitely something I do. I think this might just be one spiral, but I'm gonna end the spiral early. Wait, let me follow this with my eyes. Yeah, I'll just do this. It doesn't quite fit what it's supposed to, but... Yeah, journaling is just so relaxing for me. The way I pick it up so much. And then I do, like, scrapbooking too, because I collect lots of stickers. So I needed something to like use up my stickers. Yeah, it keeps things organized. I'm very much a list maker, so that's why journaling is very nice for me. Being so crazy. Try and steal someone's fingerprints. Well, I have heard some VTubers, like when you're really big, like people can recognize your hand and they'll like find your hand and then they'll find pictures of you and then they'll basically figure out who you are just from your hand. Super wild. I didn't believe it at first, but then I heard horror stories and I was like, wow, that's some dedication. And I can understand why you would want to be more cautious as a big, you know, corporate VTuber. Yeah, that's true. I like checking things on and off, so I'm pretty good about finishing my lists. But I always make very manageable lists. Like I have a list for every day, and it's simple things like clean the cat litter, do the dishes, brush your teeth. You know, because I get so much satisfaction from checking it off. We finished a whole page. It was so enjoyable that we just got the whole page done. I think it's more about I live around. I think it's more about just keeping the imagination of IRL going. Yeah, that's true. It is also just like you want the whole immersion factor. As y'all know, I'm not a super consistent. So oh, this one could be, I mean, it's very like chaotic, but oh, look at that. He's still the old boy. We can do him as our, because we're gonna have to wrap up here soon because soon, you know, we're gonna have too much happening with the fireworks and I need to take care of like the cats. I want to use this brown marker. This is a potato brown. I haven't used it yet. Yeah, this is actually 100% how I look IRL. Surprise, y'all. I have had blue hair before. Not like full blue. It was like blue highlights. And my hair, I suppose, is kind of curly like this. It's like this kind of fluffy type of hair. But yeah, I don't have cat ears, shockingly. Okay, we're going in with this potato brown, so I hope it's a good color. This is actually a very nice color. I'm glad I did this. I'm happily committed to this. But yeah, one thing I'm really excited about, this is a complete shift in conversation. But the studio for Polo Polo Madoka Magica, the Madoka Magica anime, is going to be streaming on YouTube the episodes starting, I think, this week or next week, for free for anyone to watch. So I think that would be a really fun activity that I would love to do with you, because that's my favorite anime of all time. So it'd be fun to watch it together. And as we all know, the fourth movie, they've been releasing a lot of previews. It's coming out this year. It got a little bit delayed, but it is coming out this year. And I have strong emotions and opinions, so I can't wait. The best part about Madoka movies, like when the third one came out, is before like everyone's analyzed it and decided what things mean. Because before people know what it means, you know, you can have your own opinions and people won't be like, that's not what it means. Although, to be fair with the third movie, I don't think a lot of people really know what it means. I don't even know if the creators know what it means, so there's a little more wiggle room with the Madoka movies. But I've been watching all the previews and stuff that have been coming out for the fourth movie, and it's gonna be good. Oh, you can hear the fireworks. Oh, everyone's starting to freak out. Yeah, we'll probably, after this page, we'll stop. Yeah, this kitty is so cute. But yeah, we're gonna watch anime. It's gonna be great. Oh my gosh, someone is really, I don't know if y'all can hear the fireworks. Someone is really setting them off. It is so early. They're like 2 hours early. I suppose they want to have fireworks going off before their kids go to sleep or something, but some of us aren't prepared yet for fireworks. Like, it's just so smooth. like a little bit of blotchiness, but it's this right here. A little blotchy. I don't really know how to fix it. I think I just made it worse. I think I'm just making it worse. I should stop. I have no control over myself. I'm gonna put a layer over the whole thing. We're gonna cover it up. Oh my gosh. You can literally see the difference. And look, it still didn't cover it up! No! I think it's a space cat because it's got a couple stars like randomly placed in the corners. I don't really know why they just put 4 stars in the corners, but they did do that. The bleeding on the back of this page has to be insane right now. I'm completely committed to this mistake. There's no recovering. There's no recovering. Oh, there goes Nutella. Yeah, we'll probably also have to end soon just because Nutella's gonna lose her mind. The stream is just gonna become the Nutella Bork stream in a couple minutes. Which it's kind of y'all's favorite part of the stream anyway, so. On brand. That's cute. Okay, I think that's much better. Oh, Naruto's pretty iconic. You don't have sporadic fireworks all week. We don't. Is that a thing for y'all? We'll have sporadic fireworks for the rest of the week, but not before. Everyone, it's like people trying to get rid of their fireworks. We'll definitely have that. I probably should let it dry, but... I would name this cat Mocha. Very basic, but... I wonder how much these markers like last. Because this for me feels like a pretty significant amount of ink being used, but like how many of these types of pages could I use before it starts to give out? I hope it leaves a couple. Brown's a pretty important color for like doing things. The weather's pretty bad in England. Oh, that's a good point. Definitely, like, I know there's some areas with like very dry weather that would be on some sort of burn notice right now. So I suppose if you're in like a very dry area, yeah, you would need to be very careful about what times, or if you even can set off fireworks, because you don't want like brush fires to get started. Like probably California, very controlled with who can set off fireworks. Nice. Cute. It's not mocha brown, you don't think? Oh, wind also. That's a very good point. You definitely have to be careful with wind. I think I want like a purple. This is it's brown and purple cat. Ooh, that's cute. I like this color combination. It'd be very interesting to see a cat naturally with these colors, not like, I know you can, there's like pet safe dyes and stuff that some people use on their animals. I'll give them little purple ears. There you go. And then a little blue. Do a blue collar. Nice. This is cute. Oh. Professional fireworks showed some major cities got canceled. Yeah. It's just, you just gotta be careful. I know some people get upset about these kind of things, but it's just better to be safe than sorry. I would much rather have, you know, these sorts of like programs be careful and then not stress about it. I can watch fireworks online. There we go. Sea swimming. I've never heard of New Year's sea swimming. That's kind of new. Is it like a polar plunge kind of thing? Because I think polar plunging is popular in some areas here in the US. There we go. It's very blank. I wonder if the point is you're supposed to like add stuff to it. No. It's cute. We can go back to our original page. Happy New Year, Cairo! I hope you have a good, exciting 2025 filled with lots of happiness. This is like our OG page. We've improved a lot since this page. Oh my gosh, color the entire background. I would murder my pen. It would never emotionally recover from that. I like these dark colors more. I think they're just so pretty and satisfying to see on the page. It's the color things. Yeah, but like in a set, you know, if you have one or two colors that you lose, then like you can't, you want them to all die around the same time, you know, like lose their ink. That's optimal. But if you have just one or two colors that all go out, then you have a problem. I'm gonna try the reverse just to see how I feel about this and color the small areas first and then color a big area. I definitely feel like I have more bleeding this way. Like for me, like I'm coloring outside of the lines more. No, I have a lot of that green. I keep gravitating towards the same green. We'll do the purple. But yeah, this I think is gonna be my last thing I color. This little butterfly, because the dogs are losing their minds. I need to calm them down. And just a number of fireworks I'm hearing, I'm a little worried that people might be going pretty ham. Usually there's not this many fireworks at 10. I'm hoping it's what y'all are saying and they just are doing them early. Oh, I missed right here. I just moved on from this one. Yeah. I think by far my favorite page was this one. This was just such a nice, satisfying page. But I will be heading out because yeah, it's just getting too hectic here. I gotta prioritize the pups and the kittens. Make sure they're doing good. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. They hear it. They hear it. They know what's happening. You see, I've set them off. But yeah, New Year's a free day holiday. Yeah, for me it is. I get the day off. I don't know if everyone does. But it's a federal holiday, so most people should have it off. Where federal holidays apply, you know? Yeah, I hope I hope everyone has a good new year, good 20, you know, I hope everyone had a good 2024. I hope you have an even better 2025. Yeah, thanks. This has been a really great year. I got back into streaming this year. Not to get too muchy or anything. Zipping my markers back up. But yeah, I'm really glad to get back into streaming. This has been really fun. So I hope 2025 is just as fun for all of us. Hello, Nutella. But yes, I am I am heading out. Yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow for my side. For the first game of the year. It's so hard to focus with Nutella. But yeah, I'm heading out. Hope everyone has a good evening. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.